Hello and welcome back to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I know I've been doing a bunch of friendship readings as of late, but today we're going to do an ideal partner reading for Jake from ENHYPEN. So I know a lot of you have been waiting for that, and thank you for your patience. So we're going to break out some decks. As you know, with ideal partner readings, I haven't done one in a while, so let me explain how these work. I'm going to use the archetype cards to show traits or ideal wishes or wants or traits that would be good for Jake, right? Jake. We're going to see what traits would be good or idealized by Jake, and then we're going to see some clarifier cards on like why the partner suits those things or what they would bring to the table with those traits. So it's just going to kind of expand on the traits with the clarifier. I'm going to use an astrological deck this time. We can see if we get anything that hints at zodiac signs or something like that. We're going to talk about Jake a lot more than we're going to talk about his partner. So I know some people are surprised the first time when they see that. But again, I'm not affiliated. Tarot readings, oracle readings like this are for entertainment purposes only. So take it with a grain of salt. Just sit back, relax. We'll see what the cards say, and we'll have a good time. The Artist. The Mediator, the Warrior, Saboteur, Prince, and the Pioneer. Now, I will read what these cards say, but they are a loose jumping point for me. I'm not going to claim that whatever's on the card is exactly the way it's meant. Obviously, I'm going to use my intuition and put the pieces together for you best I can. Nice. So Aries, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Libra. All right, so let's go ahead. I asked for Zodiac, I got Zodiac. All right, so we got Artist in the Light. So expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And Aries is Act. So this is a partner that he needs to help him take his creativity and push it into the material realm. He may be a person with a lot of ideas or a lot of things he's made that he's afraid to show publicly. So this may be saying like, hey, just because the company didn't approve of this song doesn't mean either you shouldn't shop it around to other people or make a SoundCloud and put it on that. I don't know if he has one or not. Again, yeah, it's saying like, don't let your ideas just like sit in silence. Like he's gonna need a partner that really pushes him to manifest those things. But I also feel like he can be a fire sign too. So once he actually starts a project, he's really good about getting it going, but he might just need that little confidence like boost. We got the Mediator in the shadow. So negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. And Virgo. Virgos are kind of known as the other sign driven by Mercury as kind of thinking they know best a lot of the time. They kind of want to tell everyone how to do everything because they feel like they see the problems in what other people are doing. Like they're natural problem solvers. It could be why he talks himself out of things because he can see the problems with it and he sees that it's not where he wants it to be. And so he needs a person that like ultimately is like, nothing is perfect, just put it out. Or shop it around, or just put it out there somewhere for people to enjoy so like it doesn't just sit on a drive somewhere. And I think this is one of those cards where I don't think he personally really does have hidden agendas, but I do think maybe his personality can make him come off that way. Where he keeps telling people like how to do things. And then people may think he has a controlling air about him or demanding. And so what this is saying is that you have to come from a place as like a mentor. I'm hoping this is saying like that his partner is someone who helps him like soften that edge. It's like, it's not that he can't tell people what's wrong or try to problem solve, but he needs to learn, because the Virgo is also like the Virgin, it's also very feminine energy. So it could say like you need to have like a softer touch, like, you know, someone who kind of makes that, softens that edge, or makes him understand to have more patience or something along those lines. Like if you're going to critique people, you have to do it with a softer hand, with a guiding hand, you know, in a helpful way. So there's also the maturity, like Virgo talks about the harvest. So it's talking about going from youth to adulthood. So it's saying again, like learning kind of how to say and do these things in a more mature, refined way. So someone who's going to bring that to the table and help him see that, or does that for him, you know, like where maybe he himself doesn't take criticism as well, and he needs someone who does it in that refined, mature way, so he can not only see it, but respond to it in a healthier manner. Because I think people assume he's, you know, just someone who likes things to be a certain way, and I think people think it's because he wants to make himself look good or something like that. Because naturally we have a Leo here in the next card. So we have Warrior in the shadow. So trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicting on others, and then Leo. And again, I'm seeing this as like, I think he's just a naturally like really big personality. And for more insecure people, they might think he again is trying to steal the show. You know what I mean? I get that a partner is like encouraging him to also not apologize for who he is. This is almost like the partner saying like, you don't make an omelet without cracking some eggs. Like you're never going to make everyone happy. All that matters in the end of the day is that you make yourself, you take advantage of this opportunity that you've been given. I also see a partner who's not also intimidated by that. Like I think Jake has a lot of opportunities heading his way, and I think he's gonna need a partner that really tells him, go for it, like act, you know, like you don't be afraid to outshine your group because it causes problems. I mean, not saying he will, but you know how competitive people are. Whether it's the group feels that way or the fans feel that way, or the, you know, it's always someone, right? Like there's always someone that's going to be mad because someone gets the first solo, or someone gets a different opportunity that their member didn't get. Like there's always going to just be that kind of stuff in this industry. So he needs to not care if some people are mad. Like he can't please everyone. So I think also, again, this partner is just really showing, like pushing him to keep doing more, pushing him to not settle, pushing him to believe in himself. Lots of this, lots of kind of reiterating this fact. So we got Saboteur in the light. So it means highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life, which we're kind of coming to that conclusion already. And Taurus is, again, cultivate, grow. It's the bull. It's the plowing of the fields. It's the time to plant your crops, right? In their time of the year, the maiden is the harvest, the Taurus is the planting. So, yeah. This again is very much believe in yourself. Actually, this is even more legitimately invest in yourself. Yeah, I think he has some self-confidence issues, and his partner is going to be, again, like I said, this is an ideal partner. So this is like, this could be Jake's own, and I feel like that's a lot what's coming through, is this is Jake's own personal like want. Like maybe he needs someone on his side. Like it sounds like very much he's asking for a partner that like will push him to do more, will help him see himself in a better light, will help him not feel guilty when he wants to do things for himself. Like I think he struggles with those things. So like he's idealizing a partner that's just like really rooting for him and is kind of in a selfless way. So let's keep going. For the Prince in the Light, so romantic charm and a potential for power, I'm sorry. And Aquarius says collaborate. Aquarius also is known for doing things in a more unique way. Someone who isn't afraid to like break the rules, but often for the greater good. Like they go against the grain for the betterment of the people. You know, they're kind of like the liberators of the zodiac. Maybe wanting a power couple. So I think he's not afraid to date someone else who is powerful or well-known, famous, that whole deal. Like, but I think it also just shows also about him wanting someone who is a romantic in that classic sense, that likes to show off, likes to show up and show off. Seeing some of that, like I said, even if that's not always like what's acceptable for an idol, of course. But he may be okay with like going against the grain like that for the right person. You know, this is all about sharing those emotions and bringing them forward in their own unique way. So yeah, I think he wants someone who, again, is very proud to be with him, would show him off, wouldn't want to maybe not be so secret in the relationship. Maybe he doesn't want that, and maybe that's a set of like a repression he doesn't want to have to deal with, a stress he doesn't want to have to deal with. So then last we have Pioneer in the Light. So it's passion for doing and creating what has not been done before, and we kind of saw that with Aquarius. So now we have Libra with balance. So he might be the type of person that has a lot of like really wild ideas. So Libra kind of brings in a balance to that. So he could feel like he needs someone to help balance him and like rein him in if he's getting too out of hand. Again, I feel like he's got a really fiery essence about him. So he might also have a temper that he needs someone to rein in. And Libras are like literally the most fantastic sign for doing that. They are people pleasers. They are the mediators naturally. They are the negotiators. They are the ones who know what to say to people to get what they want. And they try, even then, they could be master manipulators, but at the end of the day, they just want fairness. They just want things to be a level playing ground. So, like I said, an elevated Libra uses their powers for good, and unevolved Libra uses them for their own personal gain. But yeah, this one would be again, kind of in that Virgo, like they know what to say to calm him down or to encourage him to do kind of what he needs to do. And again, with the Aquarius, it also seems like someone who has the same weight and power dynamic that he has. I don't think he wants to be in a uneven power dynamic. So he might really want someone who is his own age, who is maybe the same field of work that he is in. You know, he might have crushes on some other idols, kind of by the sounds of this. But yeah, someone who's in the same power dynamic and maybe the same age group, where he doesn't feel, or he feels like they're kind of not put off by who he is and what he does, and they can handle that. And like I said, maybe there's an element of wanting to be that kind of like power couple, that proud, you know, he may look up to people like Hannah and Dawn and, you know, just want to be out there and supported. You know, I think in a perfect world that people want to be, sorry, I thought I heard someone knocking. In a perfect world, people want to be supported in their relationships. And, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that, but we don't always get what we want either. So again, you know, wishing him the best. I'm not saying he's in a relationship right now, but I definitely feel like this shows he's probably very open and looking. Again, I know he's kind of younger, but I think he's old enough that it's something he considers and thinks about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like I said, this will probably be up in November, but yeah, I haven't done an ENHYPEN reading in a while, and I wanted to give you guys something fun. Excuse me, because I don't know, I feel like a lot of K-pop news lately has just been so negative, and these readings are always a little nice, lighthearted, positive, usually lighthearted, positive spin on things. So I hope you liked it. Hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee, And I love y'all. Take care.